Hi, good morning, everyone. Meteorologist John Mayer here with a look at your national forecast. Now, we're going to start off taking a peek at Hurricane Gonzalo. This is a Category 4 hurricane. That means we're seeing very, very strong winds with it out in the Atlantic Ocean, and it will be impacting Bermuda over the next couple of days. But after that, just pushes right on off to sea. Nothing that's going to impact us here in the United States. So this will be a storm that stays out to sea, but still looking very impressive on the satellite. Very large system that we're keeping track of. But at the moment, the big story in the United States are these severe storms off into New England in the northeastern portion of the United States. And that's the remnants of the cold front that we saw right here in the southeast back on Monday. It's still making its way across the country, stirring up a lot of trouble. But other than that, just some cloud cover for the majority of the Midwest. And as we head on out towards the western portion of the country, well, we do have a little bit of rainfall here up in the Dakotas, and then off into the Pacific Northwest. We do have some storms brewing up just off the coast of Seattle. Here we see just a little bit of that rainfall as a low pressure sitting just out to sea. It's even causing some gale warnings right now, so we're looking at some pretty strong winds with this system. But other than that, we do have these storms off into North Dakota, and then when we head across the country, we see that intense rainfall associated with that severe storm system off in New England. However, that cold front pushed through, brought in some much cooler temperatures into the Midwestern United States. Look at those down into the 50s and the 60s. They're feeling the cool down that we experienced a few days ago. But off in the western United States, that's where we see this big difference. In the Rockies, we have temperatures in the 50s, even down into the 40s in some spots. But just off to the east, we're in the 60s, 70s, and even the 80s. Now, that's caused by a cold front that's working its way across the United States. Here it is right here on our Futurecast. It's a cold front, but it's a dry cold front. A little bit of a different situation. We're not going to see any rainfall or cloud cover associated with this system, but we will see that decrease in temperature as it works its way down towards the southeastern United States, making its way right on across the map. By tomorrow afternoon, we'll see it situated cutting through Texas into Arkansas and through Tennessee, begins to get picked up by the remnants of that low pressure that's pestering the northeastern United States at the moment, and by Saturday afternoon makes its way all the way towards the Atlantic coast, and we'll start to see the impact of those cooler temperatures by the time we get into Sunday. By that point, the cold front will be just a memory, and we'll have this high pressure sitting overhead, so a chance at some clear skies and some cooler temperatures as well. Now, when we look at our Futurecast temperatures, we can see right where this is the area where we have those cooler temperatures thanks to the cold front that's already pushed through and off to the west. Here's that difference again, cooler behind the cold front, a little bit warmer out ahead. And as we work our way into Friday morning, start to see that the cold front manages to move just off to the northern Great Plains. That's where we see the coolest air. By tomorrow afternoon, it's worked its way all the way over to Minnesota, so you can see that cold front really working its way across the country fairly quickly. By the time we get to Saturday, that's when we start to see all this cool air making its way into the Great Lakes region, and even a little hint of it down here in the southeastern United States with temperatures in the upper 50s, lower 60s. And again, we won't be looking at any rainfall from this event, just those cooling, relieving temperatures making their way across the country. By Sunday, most of the United States, most of the eastern United States, sitting at temperatures below 70 degrees. Very, very pleasant conditions on our way, and it looks to be a beautiful weekend if you have any outdoor plans pretty much anywhere across the United States.